Indianapolis.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Okay, right.
A give up the middle to Akers.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Going right back to Akers.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Back to throw, Hall.
Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Here's a run with Akers on second down.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Third down and 13. Here's Hall.
Rolling to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Jonathan Allen in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And out of bounds. This will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45.
A 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders.
At the 45. Now a first carry here for Robinson.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's got it down to the 28. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
3rd and 3. And now a run with Rodriguez.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Sly able to put this one through, and it's 3-0 Washington.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
Now a handoff to Chandler. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Chandler on 2nd down. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Chandler, 35 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And Howe will throw it. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's Samuel, caught left side. Down the left sideline. He's on his way. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown. Curtis Samuel taking it in. And the Commanders are once again back in front. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead.
And that is caught for the 2 points.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes us up to the 47. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down. Hall. They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll go right back to Nwangu.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Up the middle, Nwangu.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
Out after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
On the handoff, it's Akers.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
This is 2nd and 8.
Watch out now. 52.
Throwing here is Hall.
Forced out to his left. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to take over.